My name is Mac. Welcome back to the Radventurers channel. You're with me today, and I talk about e-bikes. So thank you for being here. And today is a very troubling one because we're talking about a lot of Colorado repair shops who are just flat out refusing to service e-bikes. That's a problem. And it could be a problem for you because whatever starts here, it spreads everywhere else, or it could come here from you. You know, it could go both ways. So let's find out. Let's see what's happening here.
Denver 7 Investigates is looking into growing concerns about e-bike repairs and how buying online can leave you with a bike that nobody will fix. Well, tonight we will hear from a rider who learned this the hard way, from a local bike shop that's been burned by these sales, and a bicycle advocacy group pushing for solutions and
literally,
answers about who should be responsible here. Denver 7 consumer investigator Jacqueline Allen is looking into accountability, repairs, and also what needs to change for you e-bike buyers.
So many Coloradans are riding the e-bike wave. So when Glenn Goodson emailed me, his story got my wheels turning on investigating a serious consumer issue. He bought a bike.
Okay. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at you see it, right? You see it? That 4-letter word right there. Temu. I mean, read it, dude. But the manufacturer is in China. Yeah, dude. They're just, these guys from Temu, they're like, oh, we got another one. They probably don't know anything about buying e-bikes, and they're gonna, you know, you think you're saving money, but you're really not. Like, dude, oh my gosh, that's a problem. That's one right there.
On Temu and writes, there's no place to get your bike repaired. They might send you the part to fix it, but that's not guaranteed. So I started investigating why that happens, and Glenn's right, but there are some solutions.
We specialize in, premier e-bikes.
At Ebike of Colorado in Louisville,
we have 100 bikes on our showroom floor.
Owner Randy Caranci knows what it means to be burned by an e-bike a customer bought online and brought in for repairs.
It actually started smoking, and we removed it immediately.
His shop is one of many in Colorado that no longer services most direct-to-consumer e-bikes, leaving riders with few options for fixes. So if it's a mechanical issue, you'll fix it, but if it's an electrical issue,
we won't.
Oh,
we don't want to touch it because of the liability.
Something Glenn Goodson found out too late.
Do your research of how to get it fixed.
He couldn't get the e-bike he bought on Temu repaired anywhere in the Denver metro and shipped it back.
A lot of insurers, aren't covering e-bikes.
Benedict Wright with Bicycle Colorado says there's a reason bike shops are pedaling back from e-bikes they didn't sell. Reports of fires like this one sparked by e-bikes with batteries that don't meet safety standards. Also, getting parts can take months for e-bikes.
Okay, so, dude, that makes sense, okay? I can see why Colorado shops are turning them away. Because, one, if it's from something they didn't sell, and that motor catches on fire while they're, trying to fix it, whose responsibility is that? Who does that go to? It's they're going to blame the shop. And shops are like, dude, I don't want to touch that shit, man. Like, you bought that on Temu? Oh, dude, I'm surprised that thing didn't explode yet. I'm surprised you're still alive. That's probably what these bike shop owners are saying, yo. So, look. When I first started my business and I wanted to buy me a fleet of e-bikes, the first thing I thought of was, I need to get bikes that are made in the USA. First of all, you'll never have to worry about tariffs that way. Second of all, the standards, the safety standards are a lot higher in the US. I mean, wouldn't you agree? I think so. China don't give a shit about you. They don't. They just want to make your money, take your money. They want to make their money, take your money. And then, they're like, oh, thank you for your money, and you're going to never hear from us again. And you're like, I'm sorry, the shop's closed. And it's like, just never going to call you back, dude. Don't risk it for the biscuit. Get a Rad Power Bike. That's what I did. I got a Rad Power Bike because they're made in America. A lot of repair shops repair them. Just here in Colorado alone, they have a huge dealer repair network through, I think it's called bikeshop.com. I don't know, I'll double check that, but Rad Power Bikes are where it's at, man, for sure.
Bikes often not designed to be repaired.
Majority of the brick and mortar shops I've talked to have some kind of e-bike policy, whether that's we'll only work on certain brands that we know or that we deal, or we won't work on e-bikes at all.
Should there be more protections for consumers?
I think the status quo right now, where people are kind of being taken aback and being caught off guard when they've bought a product that cannot be serviced, I got to think that there's something that regulators and policymakers can do to protect consumers.
100%.
Until then, the pressure's on for cyclists and bike shops. The solution for now, check the safety standards and confirm local repair options before you buy.
Our tagline is just
No. Dude, the solution for now is to not buy an e-bike from Temu. Anything with that big of a battery that's not like safe and regulated, dude, you're just asking to get your nuts blown off, okay? That doesn't sound good, not to me. Or if you're a female, your balls, because you also have balls like way up in there. They don't hang like ours. I'm trying to picture the balls of a female from, so they're like up there. And then they have little tubes. You know what I mean? Don't risk it, man. Don't risk it.
You can try as many of those bikes as you want. The consumer needs to be educated, and that's what we're here to do.
In Louisville, Jacqueline Allen for Denver 7 Investigates.
It's easy. It's easy, my friends. Just stick with a Rad Power Bike. They come quick, and they're very, very, very durable. I've actually dropped my what is it? The Radster? No, the Rad Rover. I have 5 Rad Rovers in my fleet, and I was biking downhill on a single track over in Deer Creek Canyon, and it's kind of dumb. Oh, hey, there's my cat. Hi, buddy. But yeah, I left it on 5, and I'm coming around a turn, and I pedal, and then the pedal gives you a little extra boost, but I wasn't wanting a boost. I should have, cranked it down a bit. But on the turn, it gave me a little bit of a boost. I went a little too fast. I had to let go of the bike, and it just ran itself into a tree. So you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful on e-bikes. You got to remember that these things have power. And as a mountain biker that's not used to, again, this is my first year. If you didn't know, this is my first year e-biking. I'm healing some arthritis stuff in my hips and in my knees, and that's why I'm using the e-bikes. And it's great for that. I do want to get back on the mountain bike, because I tell you what, man, mountain biking and e-biking down single tracks are like night and day. It's like driving a tank versus driving a Ferrari. Okay, so just think about that for a second. E-bikes are great. I love them. They have their uses. Please be educated. Please be educated. Know how to use your bike. Know where to get it fixed. And don't buy them from China, dude. Oh my goodness. My name is Mac. Thank you for watching the Radventurer channel, where we talk about everything e-bikes. Y'all stay rad. Cheers.